know what I mean?
It's your it's just the torso shot, and now okay. What do you get off?
Oh.
Hold on.
Fuck off.
Oh wait, hold on. If Lay's wearing the Mando
Open
helmet,
air.
it's only right.
He's making me look bad on the last podcast. There he is.
Do we have a cold open?
I thought we were going to talk about the Fig Vember. I was so actually I was editing that unboxing video, right? And I realized there were many instances where I just left in my full address as well as Thatch's full address perfectly visible on screen. And Thatch sent me screenshots like, "Hey, can you please not include this? Thank you very much." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't even notice it or see it." So I think I need I think I'm getting to the point where I might need some glasses. Which means 4 out of 5 of us will all have glasses.
Legitimately, that has nothing to do with glasses. That just has to do with you being a fucking idiot.
That's not nice at all, Tyler.
But it's true.
But I couldn't see it. That's what I'm saying. When I was editing it, I wasn't even looking at it.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention. That's not being blind. That's being dumb.
No, because I was watching the video and I was editing it and I was going, "Oh, you can't see that. That's fine." I didn't even. I was like, "It's too blurry."
Okay.
You damn cracker.
My guy.
We're gonna get a hot flash, dude.
You wanted to do the cold open, bro?
I thought you were doing it.
This whole thing was your idea.
No, it wasn't. The whole thing. Sorry, I thought you meant the idea to talk about it. I was like, no, it freaking wasn't.
No, it freaking wasn't.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. So guys and girls out there,
we've got a felon on the podcast tonight.
Got the real Slim Shady up in here.
One's a compliment, one is not a compliment. So I'll take the compliment instead. Shit, you ruined my train of thought. Okay. So Ty and I had an idea. I was looking at Ty's Instagram account. I was like, man, I like when you just take photos. It's really cute. It's really wholesome. And you inspired me to take photos myself of action figures. And so I was like thinking, he hadn't taken a photo in a while. The last thing he did was the Gojo edit. So I was like, hey man, you should just do more photos. And he's like, yeah, but I don't have any inspiration to do it. And I was like, well, you know what? I had been seeing this thing on Instagram called Toytober, which is basically like, if you ever seen something like Inktober, it's basically the same thing, where it's just like a daily challenge to draw something. So, and for Toytober is take a pose of an action figure or whatever. So I said, hey, why don't we do something like that for like the next couple months or one of the next few months and see how that goes. He was like, what about December? We decided not to do December because it's going to be a little crowded. November really was the best month for it. Ty came up with the name Figvember, and it is a daily challenge we're going to be doing for the entire month of November, where every single day we have a prompt that we've randomly sort of generated. The prompt isn't randomly generated. We came up with it ourselves, but we randomly generated the order. So it's been unpredictable, or it hasn't been unpredictable. Fuck. Okay. I'm not in the right state of mind right now for this.
You're good. Take your time. You're good.
I'm stroking out, dude.
It's all right.
Okay.
Stroking what out?
Yeah, I'm stroking it. I'm stroking my shit, man. I'm stroking my shit. I'm stroking my shit, man. But yeah, I think we are now what is this? Day 8? Day 7? Day 8, I think. We're in day 8. Yes, we are 8 days in, and we have been sort of pretty much successful every single day. I got off to a bit of a rough start, and we'll show photos of all the days as we pass, but basically each prompt has a fun little day. We take a photo, we upload it to Instagram. It's been a fun time. We have a playlist that we've been putting all the songs into. I plan to make a video about it when the month wraps, so we'll see about that. But it's been a lot of fun. It's given me a chance to deeply appreciate my collection and figures that I don't normally get to mess around with all the time. It's gotten me a lot of experience with photo editing and just doing some crazy stuff, which is a lot of fun. I'm not going to sit here and go like, I love all my photos photos because I don't. But it's been a good time. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm glad that Ty has joined me. I think Lay did a couple photos too, but
I did one
Just one so far.
so far.
he didn't post them or anything. You did two. You did the troopers and then you did the running droids.
Yeah, the trooper was like
For the same thing.
yeah,
Ah.
Same prompt.
Oh, right.
just a shitty picture.
Gotcha.
No, I'm not happy
Gotcha.
with it.
Those are fun though.
Well, that's cool. You guys are doing that. I think that's a fun activity. I think it's a fun way to get just challenge yourselves and just doing the photos. Like I know Brandon's like, well, it started out a little bit rough, but I mean, we don't do it all the time. But you're also experimenting. Yeah, you're experimenting. Yeah. You're trying to figure it out, and I think you've done quite a few that are great so far. So I'm looking forward to see what you guys are going to do going forward. Yeah, a few I've seen.
Should be fun.
Yeah, I definitely want to chip in some days. I gotta look at. I don't know what. Oh, I think I saw today's prompt. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Today's prompt is a real leader. So
Real.
Yeah. Every day has basically had me second guessing what Ty is going to do so we don't accidentally do the same thing. And we've gotten pretty lucky so far, but I guarantee you it's going to happen once. We're going to use the exact same character. Maybe not doing the exact same thing, but it's going to happen at one point. Just by sheer coincidence. Although we do have very different collections, which is nice. So, like, I don't have any Naruto figures, and he doesn't have like any One Piece figures, so works out nicely.
Unless I wanted to do Luffy jorking it.
That's true. Ooh. You could do that.
Ooh.
That is one of our prompts. Just jorking it.
Uh-huh.
That's the day I'll participate.
Actually, I do have a headcanon about one of my photos. The Batman one where he's watching Heathers.
Yeah.
He has a mirror that's pointed back at him. My headcanon is he has that so he can see himself when he's jerking off.
Oh boy.
Because why else would he have a mirror pointed directly back at him in bed?
That's Patrick Bateman watching himself with a woman in the mirror, but he's like flexing the entire time. That's literally what that is.
Yeah, I was making the photo and I was like, why would he have a mirror pointing right back at him? And like people do have like ceiling mirrors to see themselves when they're fucking. So yeah,
that's weird.
It's a jerkin mirror.
A jorkin mirror. Like I said, it's been a fun little challenge. We can do Jorkin mirrors. We can do Denji finds porn and holds it up like Fox, where he goes.
Yeah, such a great added detail. Now I was like, oh, that's a great photo. And I was like, you see that mirror? That's a Jorkin mirror. Like,
oh, it's a cute little photo. I know you're like the dark secret behind
the hidden meeting.
There's deep lore behind this photo.
You're staring at the painting for a while. You're like, oh,
yeah.
That's great.
I was busy thinking of Tech Night from The Boys. That's why.
Oh
no. I had to have some sort of justification for why there was a mirror there, and I was like, you know what? Headcanon.
Filthy.
So if you ever get around to doing your Batman series, you have to include that line. He's like, I've got a mirror in my room.
Robin's like, Batman, why is there a mirror in your bedroom pointed at your bed? Don't ask about it.
It's my Jork mirror. Robin, it's my Jork mirror.
That's the bad mirror.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Don't touch it. Don't get near it.
Certainly
don't
go near it with a black light.
Don't go near it.
Yeah.
Robin, don't go near the mirror.
What are you doing with that black light, Robin?
My mirror pointed now.
Oh man. Okay.
That's foul.
Welcome to the All Things Geek podcast. My name is Tyler, also known as Monica Sai. I'm joined by the man whose name starts with a L.
Leroy.
Oh,
Leroy!
Leroy!
Oh, Aiden. Hey, or Kieran.
Yeah, who else starts with an A?
I didn't the A cut out for me.
Yeah. Burrito. Rizzolian.
Burrito.
Can we address the elephant in the room? Ty, some little goblin came in last episode and ripped out Ty's mic. So the entire time he was a silent little gopher. Thankfully,
Dr. Eggman sabotaged my recording, so.
He was there, so he just didn't want to be heard the
I
entire
just
time.
want to say, how to
Sonic
listen
did.
to Brain,
Sonic
Brain doing Ty for that episode was fucking painful to watch, man.
Did you like the bit at the end of the Penguin episode?
Watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just got to go through. Basically, I had topics that I needed to do a segue for, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna quickly record like a 20-second live.
You made him sound so fucking depressed.
Yeah. It's just my voice going like, oh, I don't know. But the best part was the penguin bit. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, Ty, but the penguin bit was awesome. It was like I really liked the penguin, and I'm not gonna say the rest of it, but trust me, it was good. You're gonna be so mad when you hear it.
Let's do after this.
And you're gonna
whilst I was watching it and you were saying that stuff, I was convinced Ty was probably saying those things.
He wasn't. He didn't at all. I remember I was there.
He was second guessing for a second. He's like, did he?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to record my audio. In fact, I'm just gonna check and make sure that I'm recording my audio.
Just check.
Yeah.
Great idea. My next.
If anything else, I'm doing backup as well. So I
was kind of expecting him to like realize right at the end, and like he's to add like a clip of his like.
Well, he checked in the middle of recording to see if it was recording. It was a separate issue. He was just checking, like, oh yeah, we're good.
I just had this feeling that something was wrong and something was wrong.
You had a good intuition about it, but unfortunately, you didn't catch it on time. It's fine. Made for a shorter episode. The raw recording was an hour and 50 minutes.
Around everything.
Yes, the original recording was an hour and 50 minutes. It got cut down to like hour 20 because of that.
Cut out 40 minutes of me yapping.
Yeah, basically, and replace it with 20 seconds of you more like, I love Agatha and she's so hot and. Anywho.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Ty guys back.
Slim week for news, Jesus. But there are some Marvel Legends leaks that happened this week, so we can discuss those a little bit. Coming from the
British guy.
What the fuck is his name?
David
displaying model behavior.
David.
Throw him in the trash.
Yeah.
He's got his special source. His special sauce. He
Me.
predicted correctly. Me, I know Hasbro. He predicted correctly, or his source predicted correctly, Fabian Cortez and Dark Avengers, not Carol Danvers. So he's got some proof to his track record. So he leaked a whole bunch of stuff with X-Men figures. I mean, you know, Aiden's the only one who cares about X-Men here, but a new Polaris and Havoc, either in a 2-pack or something, either a reissue or remake. Strong Guy Deluxe, a new 97 Wave, no details on that.
Hopefully Storm and not Storm.
Jubilee.
Jubilee. They have like a full team.
Yeah.
Rogue in her costume from the end.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can see that being possible. Yeah.
Rogue.
Head swap a different.
Oh, Bastion, probably.
Oh, easily. I would love a deluxe figure of him with the wings. That would be awesome. Yeah. How cool would be like a zombie sentinel too? Like the humanoid ones. That'd be cool. You swap heads. I don't know if they're good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But...
Wolverine and Storm in a 2-pack, supposedly from 97, as well as Cyclops and Jean, supposedly from 97. And then supposedly a Storm Deluxe from 97 and a Professor X Deluxe.
I wonder what the Storm Deluxe is going to be, because we're already getting her with Wolverine in a 2-pack.
Probably just be like
in
loads
the first
of
97 wave as well.
Right. Well, we're definitely going to get a new her in the black costume, and that I love that look for her more. It's more classic X-Men. So I'm curious of what the other one's going to be. I don't think it's going to be her in like her biker look where she still has the mohawk. But I'm curious if I think it's too good to be true if they're going to do have Logan wear the brown and yellow suit in that 2-pack because he wears that look towards the end of the season. But it'd be cool if we got a battle damage version of his standard costume. That'd be because he got torn up quite a bit. But I don't know. Or we've gotten so many casual wear Wolverines recently too with like the Sabretooth 2-pack.
I wouldn't be surprised if either in the wave or in the 2-pack we do get the brown and yellow suit.
Yeah.
But that does mean we'll be getting the Secret Wars brown and yellow and 97 brown and yellow.
Right. The Secret Wars one has a brighter brown to it. Yeah, it's not
it's like a
Pohatsu orange, burnt orange.
Actually, yeah, it's like a burnt orange.
It's like a Pohatsu Master orange.
It's leading me to believe that just because of the Jean Grey and Scott 2-pack, because that's going to be probably a new look, the animated looks, but having the original costumes, which I might want to pick that up. I'm not a big fan of the Marvel Girl one, but like that look. But I love like Scott.
I'm thinking that'll be because they already. Well, I guess they didn't do. No, they did Jean for 97.
Yeah, they did do Jean,
so
and they did do
her in the Marvel Girl look. Did she ever wear the Dark Phoenix outfit in that show? I don't remember.
She did. Oh yeah, she did, but not in the like we see a cut of. They allude to it in the revival, like the new season,
like a flashback.
Yeah, I just thought of it too. I hope they include Cable in the new wave. That would be awesome. That'd be a great inclusion.
Isn't Cable?
Yeah, I don't know. Those are the those figures excite me the most. Probably will get the
Cable
Professor
would
X.
you want though? Would you want? Because I mean, they did the Marvel vs. Capcom Cable, which is basically what he looks like at the end of the show.
Yeah, I just want the standard. I love the Capcom version. I got that one, but I just want like standard run of the mill Cable because we haven't gotten a standard new Cable comic look one since the 2018 Sasquatch wave when Deadpool 2 came out. So I think it's time to get a new look for that, and I would be stoked because that's like I don't know. Yeah, I think he'd be awesome. I would love to get that
for sure.
So
next up is the Fabian wave. We have news about that, and that's supposed to be I think earlier in the year, but supposedly. I forget which wave it was that he said was supposed to be coming up quickly. It might be the Fabian wave. But Fabian Cortez, Age of Apocalypse Gambit, Ultimate Wolverine, which is probably original Ultimate Wolverine. Cause
yeah, not the new one.
Modern new one was just revealed, I don't know, in the last few months, I think.
Yeah.
X Factor Cyclops, which I think we've gotten before, but it'll probably be an update.
I think Robo's gonna be excited about that because I think I remember him saying before we wanted a new one.
Excited about all these goddamn X-Men figures.
He wanted. I remember he was saying like, I want a new one without the Bucky cap. I was like, that'd be cool.
Marrow, which is another Marvel vs. Capcom character, but she's really gross. She's got like these bones all over her and these big bones.
Yeah, jagged, bone blades all over. Yeah, it's weird.
X-Force Nightcrawler, which is we've seen before. We've seen the digital render with the gray and the black.
Right.
And then Husk, which is just kind of a woman who rips her skin off to reveal powers. So I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. Or
that could be a really cool figure.
Look for her.
I hope.
That's the guy that's the Batman guy, the Batman villain with the trench coat.
No, shut up.
What?
Okay.
That's Hush, not Husk.
Oh, gotcha.
And then moving on to the rest of Marvel, there's supposed to be a Super Scroll, either new or a reissue, and another Retro Mysterio. The speculation in the video was maybe it's a cartoon figure rather than a comic figure.
I hope it is. we've gotten 2 Mysterios already. They already did it in the retro card before, but they did it with the same sculpt that was made in the Lizard Wave. I hope it's the 90s animated series version that they're just going to make in a figure form. I hope he has like some kind of new sculpt with this headpiece and the cape. I really like that. I'm pretty excited. Anything Mysterio related, you're going to get me on board for.
Naturally. And then the ROM wave, which, according to another source, is going to include mini comics with each figure. So
what?
Yeah. Let me send the picture.
They will be $40. They will be.
That's some like
$40 a piece.
That's some like Toy Biz throwback shit though.
This wave also supposedly has 8 figures, so that means probably no Build-A-Figure.
I was gonna say, if Brom's the Bath, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
No, because
they said he's not
Bath waves are 7 figures. This is 8, and they come with mini comics.
Well, yeah. I know they usually have one figure in a way that doesn't have the Bath piece, obviously. So I was like, usually does that make it 8? But yeah,
no, that's usually the 7th. So Rom,
gotcha.
Dakin, which is Wolverine's son. He looks like an idiot. Iron Man, probably Ultimate. Adam Warlock, Classic.
Oh yeah, dude, so excited for him. Holy shit.
He's been wanting Classic Warlock for a while.
Yeah, ever since they did that Moondragon and Drax comic 2-pack, I just been waiting for them to do that. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Get a good Infinity Gauntlet, Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I hope he comes with it. And his staff, he's got to have the staff.
That'd be cool.
Would love that. Would love that.
I mean, they could do like an Infinity Gauntlet with Adam Warlock. We could get a classic Nebula with the Infinity Gauntlet.
I would like that as well. I would like a 2-pack with the both of them. That'd be really sick. I know they won't do it, but, you know.
A new Miles Morales. I assume it's probably going to be a new costume, if I had to guess.
Yeah, people are saying it's classic. Or not classic, but the original version. But I'm like, I don't know if I need to get that again because when they did the Gamerverse one for Miles Morales game, I was like, this is perfect. Basically, the comic version. So.
Yeah. APEC? I don't know how that's pronounced.
I don't know.
Spider God. It's basically 6-armed Spider-Man in the black suit from Dark Avengers. So, cool, I guess.
Hey, people get to build out that team. So good.
Yeah. Werewolf by Night, which will be fun. Most likely a comic version. Sadly, probably not an MCU version.
Yeah, I'm still excited about it.
Mm-hmm. And then TBD Carol Danvers, I'm thinking it's probably Captain Marvel, but the video said it was Huntress, which is her amalgam DC character, which is not happening.
Why would they do that?
No, they couldn't. They'd have to make a deal with DC to do that.
Yeah. They do a collab with Pod.
But we just got Warbird and Dark Avengers Warbird, so give me Captain Marvel, please.
Please.
And then some 2-packs. We got Champion and Magus, which is Adam Warlock's dark counterpart.
He got an afro, dude. He's such a weird character.
Of course he's evil. He has an afro.
Yeah, afro. Yeah, weird villain. That the actual Infinity War comic is so weird, and the Magus is the main villain of that. Just bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah, not great. I'll be honest.
And then Triton and Black Bolt. So getting some more Inhumans.
Nice to get a new Black Bolt. I think he needed an update.
Probably, but also who cares about the Inhumans? So.
Yeah, Black Bolt's the only one that's cool. I don't know. That's what I think. Yeah.
He yells really loud. Like me.
Yeah. I like him when it comes to the Illuminati, but otherwise I don't really care.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I'm the same way.
Illuminati.
Also, 97 Rogue is getting a reissue, so that'll be cool.
I'm gonna get that because I don't have Rogue. I have Gambit, but no Rogue.
She looks great. She does look great.
Just great.
And then also the ROM wave. Everyone. Oh, interesting.
I think ROM is probably my most anticipated figure for next year, easily. I'm just so over the moon excited for Rom. He looks so good.
Okay, hold on. So there's
What's
there's
that?
a discrepancy between the leak saying that they'll come with mini comics and the leak that I had just read from. The mini comic one says that it'll be Rom, Banshee, Adam Warlock, Miles Morales, Dakin, and then Ultimate Iron Man. And then each one coming with a mini comic. So Rom mini comic, Giant Size X-Men #1, Infinity Gauntlet #1, Ultimate Spider-Man #1, Dark Avengers #1, and then Unknown Ultimate Iron Man mini comic.
You're
I
listening.
like the prospect of mini comics. Like I said, it's like a throwback to Toy Biz in some
It's
regard.
It's like when NECA did their Aliens with the little mini comics. Hell yeah.
We're doing it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it gives me like Page Punchers vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Those are obviously
yeah.
full size comics.
They're
Yeah.
full size.
But yeah,
they're super
Toy Biz
giant.
had a full size. I was just talking to Thatchy the other week when I got my first action figures. I remember it was a Punisher Toy Biz one, and it had a full blown. I found the comic the other day. I was like, because it didn't have not for sale. I'm like, oh shit, this is the one. I'm like, it's awesome. I love it.
Jazzwares did that with their Sonic line too. They had a couple
I think
comics.
Thatch kept one of his when he got like a Spider-Man figure and it came with the Green Goblin's Last Stand, and that was like
I had a shiny silver and shiny shadow that came with a Silver Universe comic, and that shit was so cool. I remember reading it for the first time and being like, "Oh my god, this is dark. This is cool lore."
It's like the additional fun, and I think for anyone getting anyone getting the figure that don't know what the character's about aside from the bio on the back,
especially someone like Rom.
Right, you can have a little comic book to read through and get like the blurb about it. And I love that. I love that.
It's really dope, actually.
And then, since these are actually like #1s, they're from series, so you could actually find the rest of the series.
Yeah,
if you're interested.
Yeah, I love that.
That's awesome. A very smart idea. And if Hasbro's going to be phasing out BAFs, this is kind of a good alternative to go.
This would be great. Yeah. I really hope Carol is still in this wave because I would love to get a Captain Marvel #1. That'd be great.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's just gonna make a fun part of the collectability of it now. I can get the comic with the character. I mean, want the comic more than the character or the figure. So
even if it's a tiny little baby comic, but then you can start buying real comics, and you're like, oh, look at that.
Yeah,
really dope.
Yeah,
love it.
That's pretty cool. Pretty fun. But that's
I hope that's true. I hope that's happening.
Yeah, I hope so too. That's it for the Marvel Legends leaks and such so far. Hopefully we get some news, some official news. But
I really want evidence.
We will soon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get another stream next month. I would say maybe not this month.
Hopefully,
probably December.
Yeah. They gotta have the wrap up and then do the
boys top 10 or whatever.
Yeah. Then some exciting news. Instamashi with SH Figure Arts teased a Lord of the Rings action figure line with the initial tease looking like it's going to be Frodo and Aragorn, which is pretty fucking hype. I've wanted a 6-inch Lord of the Rings line for so goddamn long, and it looks like it's actually happening, and I can't wait.
The best part is, like, if you're a real stickler for like scale, Frodo will fit in just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's a tiny little guy.
Boy.
I don't see them going very far with this line, unfortunately. I don't see this being very robust. I can see Frodo, Sam, Aragorn, Gandalf.
Well, they gotta make the Fellowship.
I disagree, alright?
They gotta make the Fellowship.
I want Gandalf. I want Gandalf the White. I want
Ganondorf.
I want
Saruman.
Nazgul.
I want
I want the Witch King.
Fuck
yes.
I want King Theoden in his armor.
Hold
on. I'm not saying nobody said Gimli. By the way,
I want Bilbo.
Rude.
He's
Very
in the Fellowship.
Oh, did you say
the Fellowship?
Okay. So, you're like, I want 6'10" figure. I want a bunch of figures. Yeah.
I want fucking what's his name? The tomato eater. The Boromir's dad.
The classic Lord of the Rings character, tomato eater. You know what? Well, I'm only saying, hey man, it'd be cool if we got a lot. I'm just keep your expectations.
I honestly, when Ty mentioned it, showed me the tease for it, I got fucking stoked because that's like another wish of mine as well. Is just have a 6-inch Lord of the Rings line. If I had to get any one figure, it would be Sauron. I mean, easily.
That's
Him and Gandalf, obviously, but I have a Gandalf figure.
You do have a Gandalf cover.
You
know what?
Oh god, Legolas would be so good.
You gotta have like a 2-pack with him and Gimli because I can't have Legolas and not have.
seriously.
They don't really do 2-packs. Do they? So there's one thing that I will note. I think there's also a reason why they're doing this. There will 100% be figures for the anime movie. 100%.
Hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah,
not
but
even a second.
This happening because
it's kind of crazy that they're announcing these first. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, because that movie's coming out this year. So I'm kind of like, whoa.
It's going to be the bigger appeal to people.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that movie, I'm surprised because McFarlane announced their figures. Already. I guess Tomash usually waits a little bit after the movie.
Yeah, those figures are dog shit.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So
Yeah,
they are.
That's the kind of McFarlane I expect.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry, everything's good. Venom knocked
dog
over shit.
Oh, Venom.
No, yeah, my dog.
Yeah, man. Oh god. I mean, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Oh man, if we get a Uruk-hai set and you can swap the armor and heads, and
Oh god.
I know they won't do it.
There's no way,
but
but that would be sick.
man, holy fuck, that would be amazing. I would buy.
Or just do like
many.
a helmeted.
Or like a Rohan soldier. Like, dude,
God.
they won't do it, but I know. Oh my god.
But fuck.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like elvish
Yeah.
soldiers.
Oh my god. There's so many characters that I feel like they have to do, and I'm like, what do you feel? I'm like, what? You know? I'm like,
I want Bilbo. I want Bilbo variants. I want him in his different outfits.
I do want a Bilbo figure.
I want
Pretty
blue
bad.
bow. I want green bow.
We gotta make a Gollum figure. I feel like that's another dude, like
I would buy a Gollum.
Sure.
I'm 100% there for Gollum.
I think he would probably be one of the best. I would think.
I might buy 2
I might buy 3.
just to have Gollum and Smeagol in shots.
There you go.
There you
And then
go.
we have them staring at each other and arguing. You know.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, the
God,
possibility.
so much.
But yeah,
I can't
a
wait.
Sauron figure, and if they can make him as tall as they can, I would be fucking pleased.
Yeah, for sure. God, please, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I've still got that third-party Gandalf on pre-order. I'm gonna get that, but I would absolutely love Usage Figure Arts Gandalf because it'll be more playable, more fun.
I am looking forward to that Gandalf so much. It
It's
is
a good shelf. That's a good shelf Gandalf. That'll
Yeah,
be like
well,
boom.
I'm
For-
gonna need to expand this shelf somehow.
I'm so happy I listened to you on that because it's like, for as much as I love Lord of the Rings, that's gonna be my definitive shelf piece of representation of Lord of the Rings.
Well, there aren't a lot of good Lord of the Rings.
No, there isn't. I would have gone. Yeah, I would have gone
They
it.
got
But
Diamond has their line, but their line looks goofy.
oh no,
Yeah, and I don't trust Diamond Select at all because
No.
I've had their Kingdom Hearts figures and they break.
Yeah,
that sucks.
You know-
That sucks. You know.
Yeah. not worth it.
They're like NECA but worse.
Yeah, they are.
If only NECA could make fucking Lord of the Rings figures, I'd be like,
That would be.
They'd be
Heaven.
too tall though. They'd be 7-inch scale. I want 6-inch.
I
scale.
know, but
Aiden's
still,
not a skill
the
stick. He'll
detail,
buy it.
the
He'll buy
detail on there would be just phenomenal. Oh,
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The only thing I hope is that like if we get Sauron and we get these armored characters, they don't pull some berserk shit with their berserk figure line, or they have these goofy ass like articulation designs that don't work very good.
I would hope they would incorporate some random mess in that. But
Hard to say.
Yeah,
like having the armor sculpt being part of the joint, like fuck that.
And I will say, Figure Arts does have issue with live action likenesses, so hopefully they, really put in the work for this line.
Yeah, they gotta lock in.
Yeah,
They gotta
get Sauron. They gotta get Sauron's face right.
Yeah. His iconic face
Biggest-
from Rings
yeah.
of Power.
Yep. Oh hell.
Does he have a face in Rings of Power?
Yeah, he does. He's a pretty blonde.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That show I don't even want to talk about.
But God, so exciting. Speaking of so exciting, I'm going to save the best for last, but Mythic Legions has their Mythic Legions Con going on right now, or Legions Con, and they're showing off a bunch of crazy stuff that I am very interested in.
Yeah. Pray tell. I
I
haven't seen anything else, so I don't know what they're showing off here.
We got snake
Keep in
people,
mind,
which
none of us have. Oh wow. Oh,
D&D has snake people just like that, so I might get
Oh, look at that.
that's
They
kind of a problem.
showed off this epic fucking fire genie. Woman
Bar?
with a little dragon.
Oh,
Lion warrior.
he's like her.
Sort of like a Roman warrior.
These are
then
wild.
That's a lion's
Most
son.
exciting for me of the basic figures is a gnoll, because D&D has gnolls, Baldur's Gate has gnolls. Give me a gnoll.
For the people who don't know what that is, it's a hyena man.
It's a hyena man. It's on screen.
Oh God,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
But then,
but then, oh,
how many
I
times?
shat myself.
How many times have I said to you guys, if I was ever gonna get a HasLab, it would need to be like a small dog-sized dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Quite-
small
You got it.
dog-sized dragon.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, let's be real. Where the fuck are you putting that?
That's
I
true.
don't fucking care.
Oh, you're on board. You're locked in.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've said before, if they were ever
I
gonna do
know.
a HasLab of this, I would back it. I'm
Yeah.
How much
getting
is this gonna be? Or we don't know that yet.
We don't
People
know
are
the
guessing
price, but
anywhere
it's gonna be
from
expensive.
300 to 500, somewhere in that range. Probably
Jesus.
closer to 500.
It's gonna break that bank.
You're gonna have to take out a loan for that bad boy.
But fuck.
I mean, it's incredible. Obviously, it is ridiculous. It's obviously not the most hyper articulated thing, but that's not what Legions is. It never has.
That tail is hyper articulated.
It is. Yeah, the tail is crazy. That's SH
it's-
figure
Yeah,
art.
It's got-
also,
I mean, it's got toe
if it's
joints,
got too much
it's got-
articulation, it will collapse under its
Yeah,
own
the
weight.
torso
So
doesn't need a ton of articulation. There is an alternate
No.
neck that you can get, but the legs have articulation. It looks like the wings have articulation, because
Yeah.
or separate wings either way, because
Yeah, it looks
it's a
separate
spread
wings.
out set.
Mhm.
He's articulate, and he looks
It's
fucking-
gorgeous.
He looks incredible.
It's the best. I think it's the best paint job I've ever seen on an action figure ever. Like, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, honestly, that one promo shot they have of it on the mountain. This one
Yeah.
looks like a
Gorgeous.
painting. It does not look like
It's just incredible.
It reminds me when I was a kid, my granddad would print off photos of dragons for me and make like a little laminated book for me to just look at all the dragons. That's what that photo does. And man, if I had the space and the money for this, abso-freaking-lutely. But I
well,
don't.
get rid of Giant Man, and you'll be on the right path.
That ain't gonna fund that dragon, man. That's gonna be half that dragon, if anything, because that's
It'll
that
get, you
dragon-
can ride it.
it'll get you started somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, with the flame effect attached and his tail fully stretched out, he is almost 6 feet long. Just a horrifying thought to really put in perspective how big this
almost
guy
as
is.
long as I am tall.
Yeah, I was gonna say same here. What the
Man.
fuck?
Ty,
that's
if you
almost
when,
as
Ty,
tall
when
as
you
me,
get him, you
right?
just have to hold them and they're like next to you and just have it like
Mhm.
like a dog photo. You're just holding it up and you're
I'll have to get like a
Jesus
baby
Christ.
carrier to walk
yeah.
around with him.
You have to make a video when you get him, just
God.
some sort of
Oh.
unboxing or something, because that's crazy.
Just under 6 foot tall. If you like,
Just under, yeah.
Well, they're including the flame effect.
With the
though,
with the
that
fire
goes
sticking
down.
out and the tail fully extended.
I think it's 3 foot something though. Oh,
Yeah,
it's 31
he's
feet.
31 inches, not feet. Calm down.
31 feet long.
31 feet long, 22
Where are you putting
feet
that?
tall.
Where are you putting that?
In your
I'm
garage,
gonna
man.
just hollow out his torso and live in him.
Yeah, there you go. The ultimate HasLab for a small
We
price
would
of
never see Ty again.
$50,000.
Hell no.
you'd never come out.
That is insane.
I mean, it's incredible. It absolutely is. I mean, what more to be said? The best thing is, Legions, and there's going to be different colors of them too.
God.
There's going to be like,
Yeah.
that's the problem,
Dude.
Ty. Do you spring for the green
Get
one,
a
or do
red
you go
one.
for a red one?
Red.
Oh god. I mean, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's D&D
As-
Lego.
As a kid growing up, any time I thought about dragons, told a story with anything, it was always green dragon this, green dragon that, green dragon Ninjago, green dragon, all this green dragon everywhere. So
Wow.
I'm getting this.
Wow. Braden sounds betrayed. Wow.
No, I was just. It was very wholesome. I wasn't expecting that.
But
I figured you're a red dragon guy.
if they make all 5 of the chromatic dragons, I mean, fuck, man.
Where are you putting them?
You're not buying.
I
You're
don't
not
know
buying.
where I'm putting them, but
You're
fuck
not
me, man.
spending
Motherfucker.
thousands of dollars on these dragons.
Those fuckers will live on the bed, and you'll be on the floor.
Somebody needs to put a stop to that at a certain point. You cannot
will-
buy thousands of dollars worth.
There's gonna be one person who's gonna buy 5 of these, probably.
Oh, absolutely, there are psychopaths out there.
Listen, right?
I mean, it didn't occur to me originally, but that's baffling to think about.
It is.
If Ty puts
There are
in chat
people who
one
bought,
day that he's
like,
put a pre-ordering
6
for all these fucking dragons, we're
Sentinels.
going to band together and we're
Well,
going to
hold
fucking
on.
go
All
to
right,
Wiz.
listen. All right, there's no way Mythic Legions is going to do a wave of dragons. Okay, it's going to be
No.
like years apart for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It will be.
if we see you fucking keep posting in chat that you're buying them, we'll go to yours.
Hey guys,
and kick
I
10 tons of cherry.
pre-ordered 6 of the green dragon.
Yeah, I have. I am in debt horribly now.
I took out a loan.
hey,
Ty probably could be
look,
into
man.
like 10 figures of the year. It would just be the dragon.
Dragon, dragon.
It's like
Dragon.
dragon.
I accept it. I would accept it if I were.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is a figure of the year right there.
Mhm.
If I'm looking at it,
That's the
This
figure of
probably-
every year.
Keep in mind, this probably won't ship out for like another few years,
God, no.
but just like it's going up for pre-order next year, and
January.
Legions is infamously slow when it comes to that kind of thing. So people are guessing like 2028, which is crazy.
I
but
just hope they
you know,
don't charge upfront.
oh yeah. Oh hey, at least you get it out of the way then, and then you're good for the next few years.
10
You're saving.
installments, man.
Yes, blow an entire paycheck on this fucking dragon.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be more than that, Bubba. It's gonna be more than that.
No, it's not gonna be
Worth it.
more than $1,000.
Oh,
Worth
it's gonna
it.
be more than that.
Worth it. Worth it.
But fuck me, man.
Worth
Oh
it.
god, I need it. I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Get it, Ty.
I
Get it.
need it.
he is going to get it.
It's not
We
gonna
know
fit
it
on
is.
this shelf. I'm gonna have to find a whole new place for my D&D collection. But
You're
fuck me.
going to have to hollow out something, man. You're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to build a new home for that thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's going to live outside like a dog.
You should just put it. You should have enough space. Yeah. Give him a little doghouse.
Man,
Man,
Anyways.
fuck. Oh god. Oh god.
Lay, do you want to tell us about what's
Yeah,
been going on in
let's
the wonderful
Talk
world
about
of
some
Transformers?
Goddamn Transformers.
So
I
we can
was
fall
meant to be
asleep for a
on-
bit.
fuck you. Convict. Get back to prison.
Leroy.
So I was meant to be on last week to talk about this, but I just didn't get around to doing so. Here I am. Last week, the Transformers team had like a stream, and they were kind of like showing off new stuff. So I suppose I'll talk about the stuff that is getting a re-release, sort of like repaint and the boring shit before the juicy stuff. So the first thing is, I'm going to send them now. The
Beautiful.
first thing is the Studio Series is finally getting the Walmart exclusive Optimus Prime. This was released last year. I remember showing Ty and actually owning this thing, thinking I'm not going to get it, mainly just due to it being a Walmart exclusive for some reason. For some reason,
I
Hasbro
remember.
decided to make Optimus an exclusive, so majority of people didn't actually get this
you
figure.
Getting this figure, and you were like, "Oh, figure of the year," and then Tarn came out, and you were like, "Oh, fuck Optimus, figure of the year."
Yeah, that's true.
You dropped it real fast.
It's a good figure, but it's based on concept art, so it's not entirely accurate to how he appears in the movie. But it's nice to see that it's actually getting a release in the Studio Series. a retooling of Optimus Primal is coming out in the Studio Series, which is going to be Airflink, who we see at the start of the movie. He is essentially just Primal, just with some extra stuff. Not really an exciting
Got a carrot.
retooling, whatever. A new retooling figure is the new Studio Series Bumblebee that's coming out. The promo figures don't do the figures justice. The ones in hand do. It looks quite decent in hand, but the promo pictures for Hasbro shit just never look good. So yeah, that's kind of the boring stuff out of the way. Then the juicy stuff. So for the 86 line, or the Studio Series 86 line, we are finally getting Devastator. This is one that I've been waiting on, and I have put my pre-order in for the 2 Constructicons that we are getting so far, which is Bone Crusher and Scrapper. I believe how they're going to do it is we're getting 2, and then July will roll around, and then we'll get 2 in a 2-pack, and then at the end of the year it will be the last 2 of the team. So yeah, I've put my pre-order in. This is a team that I really want to get. I do love the Constructicons. I do love Devastator, so I want to build this team. We also got to see the new Studio Series packaging. It's different. It visually, just having like a bigger portrait of the character on the front looks quite nice, and with the incredibly red like logo for Transformers being slapped on the front. Yeah. So yeah, that was a big reveal. And then we saw our first figure from the new toy line, which is the Age of Primes, and that is Megatronus. And he is based on his Dreamwave comic appearance, which is his most popular look for the character. And again, we also saw the packaging. And there's a lot of speculation suggesting that this is going to be retooled into an 86 Megatron. For certain, because Hasbro don't really make Megatron into his gun anymore. So, yeah, it's like 1-to-1 with the comic. It's accurate, all the fire all over him and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like a solid release. And that should be shipping sometime next year. I don't know if the pre-orders are up yet. Like I mentioned, the Constructicons and stuff like that, their pre-orders are up. They sold out incredibly fast on Pulse. I remember trying to pre-order the 2 that went up. They ended up having to go to an independent toy retailer to actually pre-order them. So if they sell now, there's a big demand. But yeah, that is essentially everything we had. There wasn't a huge amount, but some nice reveals from the new line, and obviously the 86 stuff. But yeah, the movie stuff is very whatever. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Does Megatronus does he have fire powers, or is he just on fire? I can't tell. Is he just burning alive?
He's a bit of both, but also Megatronus from the comics is an interdimensional character who can travel the multiverse and stuff like that. So,
That's cool.
I like how that didn't answer anything of what I just said.
Yeah, what does that have to do with fire?
Yeah, kind of. It's mainly just a reference to how he's shown in the comic. He's just got fire and shit all over him. So.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Just so he's an interdimensional character.
Yeah, so he's Wataka.
I was like, what? What does that mean?
Yeah. But that's
interesting.
How is
Devastator might be sick, honestly.
They did. They did show a prototype of him. I'll try and find it.
Yeah, I want to see that because Devastator always looked cool to me. He's a big man.
Obviously, it's not painted whatsoever, which
Right.
is to be expected.
It's funny seeing the animation models of all the guys because you realize how ugly a lot of them are.
Yeah.
Like there's like why does Hook have just a stupid panel on his foot for no reason? It's so ugly.
Well, it's his cut. That's his cab. He's a crane. He has to go somewhere. But yeah,
Yeah,
you say that, but look at Bone Crusher. He's like derpy as shit. He's like the
he is.
deluxe.
He is, but at least he doesn't have a random door hanging off of his foot.
Yeah. There's the prototype Devastator Puncher. Next
Oh,
to the Legacy Menasor.
wait, he looks pretty
Um,
cool actually.
So yeah, it's been a good few years since we've actually had Devastator. The last time he was released was in oh god, I think it was Titan Wars or something like that back in 2016 or something. And there's been a lot of stuff about the size between that and this new one, considering the old one is taller. But this is kind of going for more individual robot modes being scale accurate with the rest of the cast rather than, but also G1 never had any scale and accuracy anyway. And like when you go to like season 3 of G1, Ultra Magnus is picking up Decepticons in his hand, and it's like, do you know what I mean? It makes no sense, but it is what it is. But he looks great. Hopefully he's going to be a great combiner. But yeah, so that's it for the Transformers news, I suppose.
All right,
Oh.
all right.
All right, now we're
Next
gonna all rip
up.
into each other's throats here.
Okay, here we go.
The point of contention that has arrived this week would be the announcement of
Yeah, speaking of that, I've just posted something as well, which is just whatever. Don't know how you want to take that, but
Daisy Ridley's Rey will reportedly be positioned as the Obi-Wan of the new Star Wars trilogy.
So you
She
should have
dies
probably
in the
announced
first one?
first. They announced a new trilogy for episodes 10, 11, and 12.
might as well just walk out now.
Suffice it to say, nobody's really truly happy about this news here.
How's she gonna be the Obi-Wan when she's like 30 and he was like 60 or 70?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
She's still young enough to be the protagonist. Why would she not be?
this news has me like him.
Has me dead for real.
Well, he's hyped. He gets to see Daisy Ridley in the movie.
No.
Yes!
Listen, I ain't watching this shit.
Oh, but
He's
what
not
if?
the
What
same
if
man he was 7 years
that's
ago.
true. He's
Man,
experienced loss.
do you know what, right? I enjoyed the Acolyte and stuff like that. I loved Andor. Season 3 of Mando was ass and whatnot, but I am looking forward to the new movie as well as what else is coming out?
The show.
Dave Filoni's movie.
Mm.
Apart from that, I couldn't give a fuck about Star Wars. Honestly, I genuinely feel so burnt out with it. Yeah, this news, if it is happening, I couldn't care. I really couldn't give a shit. It's boring. Fucking boring, man.
Star Wars is not fun anymore, man.
Lacey's
Yeah,
the
it's
news.
not.
He just like it bores me. I cannot believe this.
Your politics
No,
bore me, boy.
It ends, right? It's
Yeah.
boring, though.
Yeah.
It's lost its magic. It's lost its magic.
It is a lot of effort to be a Star Wars fan nowadays because if you like
Mhm.
something, you're an enemy of the state.
Yeah, well, that's also just letting
within
yourself
Star Wars
like.
media.
And if you don't like
yeah.
something, or if you hate something, someone will disagree with you. No matter what,
Yeah.
someone's going to disagree with you.
I mean,
And
like, I've
it won't be a
never
nice
been one-
conversation. It'll be an ugly.
If you like something, you're a fucking idiot. and Star Wars sucks and Disney's ruining Star Wars. But if you don't like
Mhm.
something, doesn't matter the reason,
Yeah, the scum of the earth.
you will be called a racist or a sexist.
So you can't win
Sure.
either way. So you're better off just saying it's all shit. Let's leave it at that.
But even then, someone's gonna call you like racist or something.
Yeah.
You can't win.
I mean, I know like me and Ty are probably like the biggest Star Wars fans here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know how he's feeling. But me personally, I'm
His
just
shelf has been assassinated here. He used to have a very robust Star Wars display, and now it is.
it's got
It is
Palpatine
less
going.
that. It kind of represents how Star Wars is lately. Where, I mean, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. No, from my point of view, I'm waiting for. Aiden like cringed. He was like, he did not like that.
I was like, wait a minute.
What I'm trying
Wait
to
a
say is,
minute.
I'm just kind of waiting for something that I can jump on. At this point, I don't know.
Mm.
I liked Mando season 3 well enough, but it
I
wasn't
mean, I
like.
say this because the Skeleton Crew looks fun. Like it
Yeah,
looks
if that's good,
fun,
I'll watch
but-
it. I'll give it a watch. But
But
I
I'm
don't.
not-
I'm also not rushing out to go see it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Not go see it, but turn on the TV and go. Oh,
It doesn't feel like I just feel like with everything getting milked, it doesn't feel like it's an event anymore. Like I don't know. Do you remember back to like when The Force Awakens came out? That was an event.
Yeah.
The Last
Yeah,
Jedi
Oh,
was an
yeah.
event.
Seeing those
Rogue One
movies were
was
an event. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like seeing a new Star Wars thing.
Rise wasn't
was
really
an
an
event.
event, to be fair.
No,
Everyone
because
kind of,
people.
everyone
you
was
know.
kind of done at that point. Everyone
Yeah,
was
but
kind of
then-
like, oh, here we go.
And then Mando came out. That was an
Yeah.
event.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It got people talking. It got people interested again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like. It's
There was a
kind
lot
of
of hype
gone. Like,
behind Obi-Wan too. At first, I remember.
yeah, until they come out.
Yeah.
Until they come
I
out.
remember people were like hyped for Obi-Wan, and then it came out, and yeah.
Yeah, I
nobody
was.
talked about it.
I
You were
genuinely
super
was one of
excited.
these people who was trying to convince himself that it was really good, and it just wasn't.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I don't. Ty, how are you feeling about this?
I think it's stupid and it sucks and it should be canceled.
Man of many words.
I'm not like where I don't feel the same in where I'm like, oh, I'm done with Star Wars. Star Wars sucks. It's over. No, I just think making trilogy plans and trying to continue the Skywalker saga are bad ideas.
Mhm.
Like they've announced and done nothing with 2 other trilogies, and now they're announcing another trilogy from the brilliant mind behind fucking what's its nuts. What did he make? What did he work on?
Who?
The director.
Oh, Ryan Johnson?
No. This director.
Oh,
Phoenix,
Dark
wasn't
Phoenix.
it?
Yeah, Dark fucking Phoenix.
Oh yeah, that was not a good. That was
Jesus
a bad sign.
wept.
So why
Yeah.
would you hire that guy?
Yeah.
That guy should
It's
probably
a
never
very-
be hired ever again.
Do you know what it
Life,
is, right? They
I'm
don't
just
give a
saying.
shit. They do not give a shit. They know fine well they can make whatever they want and they'll make money.
Yeah,
But-
but they should also know that at this point they should be well aware that making whatever they want leads to diminishing returns because their returns are
Mhm.
diminishing actively.
Yeah, it's true.
But we'll see. This will probably go nowhere.
Yeah.
Honestly, because the Ray movie.
Looks like the Ryan
would
Johnson,
need to
like,
come out
trilogy,
before
like-
this, and that's not going anywhere at
Mhm.
the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think the James Mangold Jedi, backstory or
Origin movie.
origin.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not going anywhere.
And this is probably there's the Taika Waititi movie's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking
Mhm.
Rogue Squadron's not going anywhere.
They made
Mhm.
a bunch of promises to these directors, like, hey, you could make a Star Wars movie, and then something happens, and then they
Man,
either
like,
they lose
I'm not-
interest or Disney's like, oh, I don't know about
Listen,
that.
right,
Kevin
if I was a
Feige
director-
was supposed to have a Star Wars movie.
That's right. Yeah. That's
Listen, right,
crazy.
if I was a director and someone said, you want to direct a Star Wars movie? Fuck that. That is
No.
like career-ending shit.
It sounds like a dream, but then you think about it, and you're like,
It's-
absolutely
Back
not.
then,
Yeah.
back then it was.
Yeah.
Now
That's
it's
probably why. That's
become
probably why all these
It's
projects
not
happen. All these
career
people are like, hell
ending.
yeah.
It's not career ending. It's putting your entire career on pause for a movie that's never going to happen. Because once
It's
you're
ent-
locked
it's
into
going
that
in
contract,
limbo.
you can't
Well,
fucking do anything.
No, but what I'm
and
saying
they'll
is,
never
if it does
actually
come
get
out,
their ass in gear.
No, but what I'm saying is, if it
No
does
Star
come
Wars,
out and you
no
do
Star
like,
Wars movie has ended anyone's career. Don't be dramatic.
well,
People
people wanted it and Ryan Johnson's, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
J.J. Abrams is still
I
making
think of
movies.
a
Ryan
good
Johnson's still
example.
making movies.
I
Yeah.
say Ryan Johnson's the main example I can take out of
Mhm.
this.
It's not
Except
going
he's
to kill
made-
your career.
He's made good movies since The Last Jedi.
It is
So.
purely
yeah.
what it is purely just putting your career in limbo for a bit and struggling to find foot,
Fuck
especially
that,
with
man.
Taika and Thor 4 when that came out, and
Yeah.
like what, and then I think he made like a football movie or something, and then that's
Yeah.
all he's really done.
He fell off. Okay. You know what's a career-ending movie? Thor
Huh.
4. That's a career-ending movie.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, fuck that, man.
I still like stuff about that movie,
Yeah, me
but
too.
Yeah.
fucking what a way to just take your career right off a cliff.
Yeah.
Taika
That
is
is the best. Shot yourself in the foot there.
Mate, how the fuck do you go from Ragnarok to Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do that? As a career.
don't know.
He put out Ragnarok, and then he was comedy top of the world. He put out
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 other movies, and then Love and Thunder, and
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I think the
I haven't
last
seen that movie in like.
Look, I do have a soft spot for Star Wars. I don't
Still
consider
do.
I
myself
love Star Wars.
as big. Yeah, I still do. Look, Empire Strikes
Episodes
Back
one
is like
Episodes
Yeah.
1 to 6, Clone Wars, yeah. And Rebels.
yeah. Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite movies ever. I love
Fucking look
Clone
at you
Wars.
shaking your head, you little fucking minge.
no.
not episode 1, man.
I was
Look,
so fucking
Episode 1
excited
makes me
when.
fall asleep every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah.
Episode, the best
Bitch.
part
I do like episode 3. I do like episode 3.
Yeah.
Jojo talking about his
Yes.
dung is the best part. That's
Eek.
all.
And
I
look,
got.
the prequels, full of great ideas. Full
Yeah,
of
oh
great
yeah.
execution.
They just not
Execution.
executed the best.
Yeah, well, you can
I
tell
get
those movies were made on a first
Hey
draft.
guys, look at this. We're having a
Oh.
conversation without telling each other to fuck off and
Fuck you!
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
being evil. We can actually
Yeah.
have a civil discussion. Look at that.
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't know. I was so excited when the sequel movies came out, and then it shot so much of my interest of Star Wars out. Oh, what the fuck? Talk about
Is that the true love prompt, Ty? What,
Yeah,
are you
I don't
leaking
know.
that early?
I still stand by
Oh,
the
no.
Yeah,
best
this is-
movie.
It's gonna be my true love and the flying high prompt. They're gonna be making love in the air.
God.
I really love Star Wars in some regards, but I hate to say it now because it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because of how
It's embarrassing to be a fan of Star Wars.
Yes, it is. Now, like
Yeah.
I love
That's my
Boba
cool
Fett.
clickbait
That
title.
was, I think that's what really
That's my
killed it
hot
for
take.
me. That was the point where I was
Yeah.
like, wow, they made a whole
Mhm.
show which could have been one of the best things they do is about
What do you
Boba
mean?
Fett.
You don't like him and the techno teens running around?
Oh, shit.
Him and the Power Rangers.
Cad Bane's
Yeah.
Cad Bane's return is one of my
His
favorite.
intro
Star
was
Wars
great, and then his ending was like, "What are we doing?" What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then they use Cad Bane to ruin Cobb Vanth. Like what?
I
the
know.
fuck?
Oh,
Oh, you don't like
Fucking-
cyber armed
they did,
who hasn't
but
showed up in like 4 years?
I take Cad Bane over anyone any
No.
fucking day. So
Yeah,
No.
Cat Bane's
But-
amazing.
Cobb Vanth
Cad
is
Bane went
where
out
it
like a-
was at.
Cad Bane went out like a bitch, and he shouldn't
He
have.
did.
All right, that fucked me up, man.
He's got a cool
Yeah,
style.
I mean, I still stand by, like,
Like
The
the Clone
best
Wars finale was
movie-
one of the best things they put out in recent years. It was, I think that has held up. Not the whole season, but the Ahsoka arc's pretty rough. And I don't know if I'm.
No,
it's,
yeah,
not,
yeah.
it's okay. The Bad Batch, obviously, they had to make that leeway towards the show.
The Mandalorian arc's fucking incredible. Like,
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
Siege of
oh, yeah.
Mandalore is
Yeah, the Siege of
amazing.
Mandalore-
I was like,
it is
that is
art.
that is Star Wars at its best. Like,
Yes, it is.
just
It is firing off all
fucking
cylinders.
amazing. Yeah,
It is
Um,
amazing.
I do stand by, like, the best movie Disney has made, like, since getting Star Wars, and I will stand by this, is Rogue One. I love
Yeah.
that movie
Absolutely.
so
I agree.
much.
I agree.
I'd say what you will about Solo, but I think that's the second best.
Yeah,
Star
so
Wars
I-
movie.
Yeah, no,
I
I don't.
really
I actually
like
enjoy that
Solo.
movie.
Solo's
Yeah,
good.
I don't find it offensive. honestly.
It's a fun
It's
movie.
actually
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. It's like
Mhm.
very aesthetically looks great, and a lot of fun.
It's a beautiful
character
looking
designs
movie.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
I got no comment. I haven't seen Rogue One since it came out. I didn't like it, so that's all I
What the
remember.
fuck is wrong with you? Everyone,
What the
fuck
kill
is
this
wrong with
guy!
you?
That
Um,
no arguing. Now it's arguing.
But it's kind of like the issue where I have with Marvel, where they just pump shit out for the sake of it. Like it just
Oh, yeah.
feels like it's like
Once
on a
Disney was
conveyor
like,
belt,
oh,
and it's like
Yeah.
Ooh.
Once they're like, oh, we could do
Hold the
Star
fuck
Wars
out.
shows, and then everything started. Well, no, actually, it was before that. No, it was
Yeah,
when they
no,
started
it
the
was-
sequel
it
trilogy.
was Disney Plus.
Yeah.
When
Well, no,
they-
it was Rogue One. It was Solo. It was the movies
Yeah,
being
the
made.
Star
Like there
Wars
were so many
every year.
plans going. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a Star
It's
Wars
just-
movie every year.
Which is like, we don't need Star Wars every single year. You know, I
Well,
get
no,
the
exactly.
toys will sell better if there's Star Wars every year. Trust me.
Yeah, well, it never. It just got worse and worse and worse, and then it's just like like two
That's why there's like
shows a
20.
year or
That's like
whatever.
there's like 20 new troopers in every single movie they do because they're like, oh, the new toys.
Yeah, and I would.
Yeah, it's
You know,
I
mean,
eat them all up.
Star Wars. Well, no, because I sold most of them.
That's true.
I mean, but
Damn.
that's a different
You did.
different topic because fucking Black Series is an absolute shit show. If they could keep their stormtroopers whites consistent across the fucking figure releases, maybe I wouldn't be so angry about it.
This is a racist rant right now you're going on, but brother, you need to pull it back a little bit.
do you know what else it is as well? It's like when they like struck gold with the Mandalorian, they just milked the fuck out of it to the point where it's like
They're like, oh, this is
everywhere,
working.
and it's so
Yeah.
fucking. It's like Din's a cool
Agreed,
character. You don't need to
I'm
fucking
like,
have him in
not-
everything.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't need. He's
I
a
mean-
silent guy.
He's not.
Like, he
he's
doesn't-
not in everything though. The only thing that he's in.
No, but
is
it
his own
just
show. It's
feels
Boba Fett.
like he's fucking everywhere. Like, and it's at the point now where
He's everywhere.
people would probably like
Get rid of him.
recognize him over
Kill
Boba
him.
Fett now.
Well, yeah, because
You
Hell no.
Boba
I
Fett.
don't know what that
Here's the
happened, man.
thing.
Fuck that.
Boba Fett was always just a cool design. He was never
Jesus.
a well-written
He was.
character.
He wasn't really a character though.
Aiden
in
yeah,
the-
cry.
he was
You're gonna
just-
make Aiden cry.
He was
You
just
know.
a cool Aiden. You know, he was just a cool dude in those movies.
I-
I've had this discussion with him before. I've talked
Yeah,
to him
look.
back when when
You-
James Mangold's Boba movie got announced. We had
Brandon's
this
like, why are you
discussion.
excited? I said, because they're gonna make a fucking movie explaining his story. That's why I'm excited.
That's
Uh,
true.
They
It
didn't
would
show
have
his
been kind of
cool
cool.
design.
Mhm.
Let's be real. The
Yeah,
James Mangold
yeah.
movie probably would have been kind of cool.
I've always loved the ambiguity. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Ambiguity.
Okay.
Ambiguity. brother.
Ambiguity. Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I just,
Yes.
I've always liked how the character is mysterious. He's directly
cool.
based off of Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's
Cool.
fucking Boba Fett.
Yeah,
So,
he's sick.
yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah,
But
I like
Fine.
that. That's a great starting premise for a character. Is
Yeah.
like, well, but they don't do anything beyond that, and they fucking wasted him twice. So
Yeah.
yeah, it pisses me off. It's
Mhm.
sad. I do accept that reality, unfortunately.
I think we're getting away from whatever point we were trying to make.
Shut the fuck
Listen,
I think we're getting away from the target, gentlemen. But
I'm just trying
That's
to
a bad
like,
idea.
Slow down. Calm
I'm
down.
kidding.
All right, it's all related.
Ambiguity.
The ambiguity of the situation is getting lost on all of us, okay? All I'm saying is that Star Wars is woke. No, all I'm saying is that I think it's totally justified.
is gay.
I think it's totally fair to feel burnt out on the franchise and completely alienated by it at
Mhm.
this point. If you are like a casual fan, like me, I've always been a
Yeah.
casual fan. Imagine me going into
You
all
are
this
not
stuff.
a casual fan. You
You're
have
not a
said
casual
many a
fan.
times before. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Just a casual. Then there you go.
Yeah,
Casual.
You're just a person on the street.
mhm.
I'm on this. I'm
You're
on
a
the spectrum. I'm on the Star Wars. Yeah, look at his freaking Mando cult he's got going on here. So yeah, look. All I'm saying is, it's okay to feel burnt out. It's okay to feel frustrated, but don't hurt people over this. It's not worth it.
Just don't hurt anyone.
Don't
Brandon, I
hurt
don't
anyone,
think-
please.
If you tell the Star Wars community, they're gonna fucking throw like torches.
They're gonna
and
literally hold me out, rip
Yeah.
my head off, and put it on a stake and burn me alive.
They're gonna steal
Yeah.
your balls like Dawn to Dawn.
Yes, they're
They
going
probably
to. They're going to. When I tell them that I liked the DJ subplot in Last Jedi, they're gonna kill me. And
They say what Finn said to DJ. You bastard!
yeah. Anyways,
They may
you
have
guys
a
got-
few other.
That's my favorite line
Are we-
from that movie.
you guys got anything else you want to say about Star Wars? Can we-
No.
I like Star Wars. I want Black Series to be better so I can enjoy
I think
Star
it's
Wars
good.
more.
That's
And
fine.
I think it's
don't
good.
know. Stop trying
There's
to make
one part of
trilogies.
me that still does. All
Yeah,
right.
stop.
So-
We do not need a through line through this Sky. Luke Skywalker is dead. Leave him out of this, man. I don't.
There are no Skywalkers left. It's not the Skywalker saga anymore.
It's
Stop
Rey
it.
Skywalker.
I'm totally cool with a Rey movie. She deserves getting her own dedicated film to say
Yeah,
what she does
That's
after.
fine.
But we don't need a trilogy. All right.
She don't need.
We
to
don't
be
need a
mentor.
Rey movie and 3 other movies.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
So
Anywho,
she already got her trilogy. Just give her Jedi Master movie and be done with it, please.
Mhm.
let her rest.
Yes. Let it,
Let her
let the past die.
kill it.
Kill
Kill
it,
it
yeah.
if you have to.
All right, Braden, you want to talk about knockoff?
Yes, sir. Ty said that like he was like, this shit sucks. Like he has no interest in this. I stumbled across this week because I received an email from the Plunderling team, Lone Coconut, who were advertising this. Because I think I don't know if they have a hand in this, but I think they're at the very least they're being credited for something, which is kind of cool. Maybe it means Plunderling
Maybe they're
skins.
part
Probably
of it.
not. That would be awesome if there were Plunderling skins in the game. What it is though is a Street Fighter type fighting game with action figures and just an awesome concept.
With-
I have a
With characters that are knockoffs of actual action figures.
yes, just a great idea. I think I have a really I absolutely love anything. What are you laughing at? Oh, he's going to bed. No, I'm a huge fan of anything like any action figure games. I'm always a huge sucker for that kind of thing. I played what was it called? Hypercharged Unboxed or whatever it is. It's like a shooter game. That's pretty fun. They're not amazing games because they're usually indie games, but it's a fun idea. And this looks like a lot of fun. I hope they can get as much out of it as it wants. It's a Kickstarter that's going up, by the way. So if you want to throw some money at it, go right ahead. I'll probably toss a couple bucks. I know it's not going to do anything in the long term, but hey.
Is it
It's cool.
supposed to be coming to console?
Well, I assume it's probably PC first, and then console if it does well enough. That's usually how indie games go, but because that is usually start on Steam. But hey, looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. It's got a fun sense of humor, so I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested in. I think there's a demo out right now, so you can play it if you want.
Reminds me of the Power Rangers fighting game that I played for a bit. So, looks fun.
Yeah.
But
Now, it is, oh man. Okay, Aiden, last week we talked about a very particular book, and he made do with his promise. He actually finished the book.
I did finish the book.
Is this the one with the
And
ugly ass-
what's that?
is this the one with the ugly ass cover?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the ugly ass
Did it
cover.
reveal his decapitated head on the cover?
Yeah, he is an actual meatball.
Yes, sir.
I just want to pick him
Yeah.
up with a fork and eat him.
Yeah, this honestly, I enjoyed the book. I finished it,
Oh shit.
and
Darker.
yeah, I did. I actually did, and I'll tell you why. There's a couple parts that really made me laugh, and I think it was intentional. Like I was laughing with the book, not at the book in this way. I'll send a photo of the drawing or the scene. Let me get a basic premise. So the whole book, Diary Kid's done like 4 or 5 vacation books now, family vacation books, and everyone's kind of sick of it. This one I only kind of liked because it's Greg on a family vacation down a resort in a beach house, and it's like a small beach house. He's with like 12 of his family members. Everyone's cramped. They had to everyone has like a scheduled time they can only use the bathroom in the day, to, take a shower and everything like that. So one of the scenes, it results in Manny having to use the bathroom. He pisses out the window. And they literally did a drawing of fucking Manny. You don't see Manny pissing out, but you see the piss coming out the window and someone noticing. I'll put it in the chat. It made me laugh so fucking hard. I was like, there's no way they actually put a full-blown piss joke in this book. I was so pleased. That instantly gave it like 4 stars for me.
Nice.
That was so good. But what I liked about it, because it reminded me quite a bit. I was just in Florida in the summer this year, and I was
pissing out the windows in Florida.
I was pissing out the window, but I was in a house with like all my family members. It was cramped. Yeah. It was hot. We were doing all this shit. So the book reminded me quite a bit of like, oh man, I had such a great time this summer. Better than Greg Heffley did. But I didn't hate it. The book cover's fucking ugly, so don't judge a book by its cover, even though it may look like boring. But it's great. I actually really enjoyed it. It's one of the better books, I think, in recent time. I've liked the past 2 books quite a bit, actually. The previous one was like more back to basics with the series, and then the one before was more like all about rock and roll, and that's up my alley. I mean, look at my fucking shirt. Yeah. So like that appeased me, and I don't know. I enjoyed it. I was surprised. I was like, wow, there's some funny jokes in here. And they made a reference to, like, do, like, a decent job of, like, modern references, but they made a reference to the layer cake. You know, like, the fake or cake shows they have, like, on Netflix. They had, like, a reference to that I really liked. So, I'm trying to think of any other thing that really stuck out to me. But the piss joke was, like,
I was going to say, that's the only takeaway you have from that.
That was, like, wow, I need to talk about this. Yeah. Yeah, they have there's like a dog influencer that's a pug in this book, so I like that as well. Nice. They make it like I was like, oh, thinking.
And I know why you think the piss joke is so funny. It probably reminds you of the movie scene where he grabs Manny and he starts pissing on Roderick.
That did, and that reminds me of some shit I would do as a kid.
That's a classic scene.
I'll be honest. So yeah,
kids piss. That's the
for 19th book in the fucking series.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised me. It's not like best book ever. It's not. But
what Star Wars movie would you say that this book is? Is this the Return of the Jedi, or is this the?
There's more Wimpy Kid books than there are Star Wars movies.
I know. Okay. I know.
I don't know. It's like I've had to rank every other one as like the same thing. I don't know. I would say this is like. I guess if I'm being generous, I guess Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it's the Revenge of the Sith of the Wimpy Kid franchise. Aiden, how many wimps out of 7 would you give this one?
I'll give it. Man, I'll tell you, because of the piss joke, I give it 4 wimps. All right.
Wimpy. 4 wimps.
I'll give it 4 wimps.
4 wimps out of 7.
4 meatballs out of 5.
You know what to do, Ty.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to edit that in.
There's no clips of that I could use.
Editor, you know what to do.
Yeah.
So I had to find symbiotes. By the way, they never say symbiote in the movie.
Yeah,
they say
it's in the trailer.
I didn't know that.
I said that.
I spent out. Your audio wasn't on, so I couldn't hear what you were saying.
But you heard me fucking say it. I
don't remember it during the thing. I found a clip of her going symbiote.
Stupid. It was in the very first trailer, you loser.
I completely forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
The actual fucking movie, dude.
I know. I did look at the scene. I looked up Eddie escapes or infiltrates Life Foundation. Anyways,
I'll just get a clip of some dude saying, "That's a spicy meatball," and put 4 of them.
That's good.
Okay, moving on.
Aiden really locked in.
Aiden, put that book down.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find the piss page.
We have to talk about the fat bastard.
I know.
He's like, I don't want to.
Hey,
I know.
Hey, I found the feed.
I wish they put fucking out the fucking window, dude.
Did he piss out the window when the toilet was right next to the window? Is that what
No, he didn't. No, that's all. That's all I was trying to explain is that everyone in the beach house had a scheduled time to use the bathroom for themselves. So Manny had to go out the fucking window because he had to go so bad. So, yeah.
Someone else was on the toilet.
Yeah.
Someone needs to shit earlier though.
I don't know. That's where they got shit out the window. That's why Nanny pushed out the
You're
window.
gonna shit your pants.
Hey,
I'll say that's probably the best joke in the whole series. I'm just gonna say that right
Riley's shitting out the window.
now. Riley doesn't know. No. Yeah, Penguin.
Penguin episode 7.
Yeah, we're in the end game now.
We are in the end game. So, as of last episode, Sophia found Penguin's mama and
Found your
Vic,
mama.
and she beats the shit out of Vic and abducts his mom. And Oz comes to the apartment, finds Vic unconscious, wakes him up, finds out what happened, shoves Vic out a window so that he can go gather their forces, rally the men. While Oz gets captured by Salvatore Maroni. They go to the mushroom location, Oz's operation.
Mushroom Hill.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
Just
And then
Mushroom Hill.
Super Mario beats the shit out of him.
Wow.
Dude, cameos were unreal.
The cameos were off the chain.
Mega Man was there. Sonic was there.
Yeah.
Toad fucking took names and kissed ass, dude.
He said, bang, bang, bang!
It's a classic crossover.
They get to the operation. Meanwhile, Sophia is learning about Oz's mom, learns that she essentially has dementia, and she has these flashes where she thinks she's in the past. So her therapist, Simp, she gets him to give her a therapy session or whatever. We'll find out what happens with that in the next episode. But Oz and his boys are confronted by Maroni's men. He's only got like 4 dudes with him. So one of them hits the lights, and then Oz is able to escape and gets into a fight, and Salvatore Maroni chases down Oz, and they get into a little brawl in a bus, and then Maroni has a heart attack and dies.
And, yeah, Oz was like, "Come on, this is all you got, really."
He's beating the shit out of Oz, and he just goes, and Oz is like, "What the fuck is happening, Sal?
Yeah.
What are you doing?" So he just grabs a gun and shoots his corpse 4 times, and throws him out of the bus. And he's like, "I beat you!" Even though really it was...
I beat you!
He had a Matt Murdock moment.
He did, yeah. Yes,
I'm
he
funny,
did. Except it wasn't earned.
when he's like in the Batman, when he's being chased and he thinks he lost, Batman right behind him.
Like, I beat you!
Yeah, I like that inclusion again.
So he throws his body out, and then they gather up their men, and they call Sophia, tell her that Maroni's dead. Sophia, they're like, "Hey, give me my mom, and I'll give you the mushrooms, and we can all be done." And Sophia's like, "Nah, fuck that." So she stages it to look like she's going to give him his mom, but actually she gives him a car full of bombs, blows up his entire operation. And throughout the episode, we get flashbacks to what happened to Oz's brothers. Essentially, yeah. Essentially, they went out on the town under Mama's orders, and they went to go play in the subway station where Oz's modern day mushroom operation was, and they were playing hide and seek. And they went into a section of the sewers connected to the subway station. And then they were fucking with Oz. So they went like down a ladder, and Oz has a bad leg, so he couldn't get down the ladder. So he was like, "Fuck you guys." And he shut the door on them. And locked him inside. And so he goes home to watch a movie with his mama and tells her that his brothers went to the movies. And meanwhile they drown. The section of the sewer that they're in fills with water, and they drown. So he killed them, and he uses that same section of the sewer that they drowned in the modern day to escape the blast. So he survives, and then he crawls out of the rubble, and so the private detective or whatever from earlier in the season is like, "Oh, it's the Penguin. Hey, Sophia wants to speak with you," and knocks him out. So
Black.
yeah, cut to black. Next episode, it's gonna be a family reunion with Oz, Mom, Sophia, and his mom's probably gonna die, but not before she finds out what happened to her boys. Actually, I'm sure.
That's gonna be fucked up, dude.
Yeah, and then I'm sure at the last moment, Vic will come with the gang, over the hill, like Gandalf with the forces coming in to save the day. So
Badass.
that'll be
Portal's
great.
endgame scene just shows up and he
says on your left, and then they charge on their
On
horses.
your right. Batman's there.
Batman's there, and he's like, "Sophia, you can't murder this old woman."
You can't.
And then he starts blaring Nirvana as he starts walking really slowly through the battlefield. And he punches Sophia in the face, and then he punches Oz in the face. And that's gonna be a happy ending.
That is my expectations for next week. So just
if it's not that, he will be very upset.
If even not one bit of that happens, I'm gonna say worst show ever. Okay?
He's gonna write a letter to James Gunn expressing his disappointment. James Gunn will say, "I had nothing to do with this. I don't know why you're writing."
I'm gonna say, James, I blame you entirely.
James Mangold, get your shit together.
Yeah, dude. Make your fucking Swamp Thing movie, you bastard.
Yeah, you bitch.
And fuck you for fucking over Indiana Jones.
Seriously.
That was woke Disney, dude. That wasn't Mango.
That was Disney.
That was woke me.
I can't.
Woke-sney. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, this show's fantastic. I can't wait for the finale next week.
I'm trying to convince my mom to watch it with me.
2 days. Yeah.
What?
Hey, 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's very soon. Yeah.
Sunday.
Because I always watch it Wednesday or Thursday, and I was
You
like,
watched it today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, I watch as soon as it drops on Sundays. That's I get it.
Yeah. I'm hyped.
Well, you just
And then also tomorrow, Arcane comes out. First 2 episodes.
Yes, won't be watching the first few episodes right away. I'm going to go back and rewatch season 1 first.
Damn.
So I actually know what the fuck is happening, because all I remember is Jinx showing up and blowing up the building. That's all I remember. I remember the first 3 episodes very well, and then after that, completely drops off. I don't know what happens.
This guy stinks.
Sorry, I don't remember a show from like 5 years ago. Give me a
5
break.
years ago.
It came out a long time ago.
It was like 2 years ago, my guy. Calm down.
2021.
2 years ago.
Oh yeah. That was like 17 years ago.
2021.
That was 2021 was 3 years ago. Now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me be myself.
And thank you for listening to this week's episode of the
Thank you for coming into the podcast.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Lay's falling asleep. Yeah, thank you.
He needs to go to bed. You can see the
Alright.
tiredness
Yeah,
in
man.
his eyes.
I'm good.
You look so
He's
tired.
good.
You're
He's got 6 boxes of Monster. He's fine.
Yeah. Just crank some, it'll be fine.
I'll be white.
Hard 90s.
But I got work tonight, so let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Thanks for watching, guys.
joining us. We've been the All Things Eat podcast. We will see you next week. Talk about Arcane and Penguin finale. Bye-bye.